Stouffville Spirit with 13 wins and 14 losses. His goals against .329, save percentage .905. Couple of capable netminders between the pipes this afternoon. We're underway, and the Spirit get a quick shot on. Springer makes the save down here in front of us. Kingston in the Montreal-esque white, red, and blue. Stouffville in the Ottawa-esque red, white, and black. And these teams have met a number of times already this season. This is the fourth meeting as a shot misses Springer's net just to the left. And it's been a real physical battle between these two teams throughout the season as well, with Stouffville holding a 2-1 edge in the season series. Spirit pushing now with Max Novick getting it in behind the net, but he can't do much with it, and Hanlon skates it back out to the neutral zone for the Bees. Spirit get it back in, and a quick shot stopped by Springer. He will hold on. Sam Hu, the 19-year-old from Richmond Hill, and last year's OJHL Scholastic Player of the Year, getting the shot on goal. Harris in to take it for Kingston. Another look at this big collision by Kekowicz, and just keeping that right foot down on the ice to avoid any kind of penalty call. Nice solid body check. Spirit with a risky pass in front of their own end, and another one up through the middle, intercepted. And back to Kekowicz it comes. Snap pass forward for Hardiman. And Kingston over the line on the right side. Nice move to the middle by Connor Cobbled, looking for his second of the game. He swung and missed after trying to flip it to himself in the slot. Here's Sam Hu with a nice wrister, and Springer's going to stop that one easily. Hu, one of the smaller players in the league, small in stature, big in smarts. As we mentioned off the top, last year is the Scholastic Player of the Year in this Ontario Junior Hockey League. 81.9%, that is in the top 10 as well, sitting in 8th. Kekowicz, Cobbled, Brahaney, and Reed Russell out to kill the penalty for Kingston. Spencer Roberts will take the face-off. He has Chris Brill Morgan on his wing. He's our player to watch for the Stouffville Spirit. Brill Morgan sends it back to the left point and across to the right side. Down toward the net for Brill Morgan. Send it across. There's a shot score. Sam Hu pounces on it and ties the game just 13 seconds into the man advantage. A nice heads-up play for the Richmond Hill native for his 11th of the season. Time of the goal will be 6:20 of the first. As you take another look, first shot was stopped, and a big, fat, juicy rebound for Hu, and makes no mistake as he pounces all over it. Again, for him, number 11 on the season. Brill Morgan will get an assist on the play. And another shot on, stopped and held by Springer. Draw to the left of Zach Springer. Spirit have the momentum after tying the game. Gaining the line on the right wing side. Brahaney wants it at the right point. They can't get it to him. Yet at least. Skated back up toward the blue line, then cycled in low. Kingston trying to get some movement down low in the Stouffville zone. Now it's back up top for Brahaney. Hammered off the boards and in deep again. And a high stick call coming here. Bringing the face-off outside the zone. So 8:54 to go in the first period. Goals by Cobbled for Kingston and Hu for Stouffville. Here on day 2 of the OJHL North-East Showcase, the Southwest Showcase. Next weekend. And as we get another whistle, let's take a look at some of the other action out of town. In town, earlier on, Markham beating Lindsay 5-2 over on Rink A here at the Showcase. Wellington and Whitby set to go any time now over on Rink A. Out of town, Burlington at North York, and it's the Rangers up 5-1 after 2 periods. Later on out of town, Georgetown and Toronto will play at Chesswood. Pickering and Newmarket, we'll have that one for you at 7, and Cobourg and Trenton really... Hard collision for sure. Not exactly to the head. Either way, couple of power plays on the way here for the Spirit, and a chance to get out in front. They'll have man advantage time carry over into period 2 as well. Here's who, the goal scorer for the Spirit. Getting it back to the point. Wristed on, but off a stick, up and out of play. The linesmen are Christopher Paul and Corey Mitchell. Here's an opportunity for Kingston, short-handed. Shot turned away by Taylor, and the rebound played into the corner. V's just trying to kill off as much time as they can down there. Almost a trip, as there were lots of sticks involved in that scrum. So the penalty is 2 and a 10 to Kekowicz for the head check, and then an extra 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Here come the Spirit. Shot deflected and able to finish it off. We'll tell you who scored it in just a moment. That's how we stand. Kingston killing off the first half of the double minor because the player involved got a extra 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. So 2-1 as we're back underway in the second period. Stouffville looking to tie the game. Goals in the first for Kingston by Cobbled and Hardiman. Who has the goal for Stouffville? Sam Hu. Spirit keep it in at the right. Cameron Lintner used his glove. Now they'll work it around the outside. Shot right into the pads of the defender. Chip back down into the far side corner. Grabbed there by Brandon Nadeau for Kingston. Fed around but kept in at the point. Swung across to Max Novick. 19-year-old from Thornhill will lose the battle, and it's sent down the ice. Stouffville's captain, Spencer Roberts, back after it, but it's fired up ahead. Who in on the right side? Stops. Sends it back into the corner, and then sent around to the far side by Chris Brill Morgan. Back down in that corner again, and now up towards the top of the circle. Shot through, blocked on the way. Rebound falls, feathered around the dasher board, swatted at down the ice. Kingston break it out again. This time they want to use the left side. In onside, thrown to the net, turned away, rebound to the corner. Harris involved in a collision with Lintner, and it is the big Stouffville defender, Lintner, who's able to get it out of the zone. 1 minute left in the power play. Kingston get in, but they're just offside. Still 44 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Kingston has 1 goal shorthanded, 1 even strength. Stouffville's goal came on the power play at 6:20 of the first period. No scoring here in period number 2, as we played 5 minutes of the second stanza. Zielinski able to gain the zone for the V's. Some trouble at the line, though, and that's going to spring Stouffville back the other way with Spencer Roberts leading the rush. Mishandled it behind the Kingston net, and here come the Voyageurs with 20 seconds left. Filled in nicely for David Richer, who earned his 5th shutout of the season last night in the 1-0 win over Cobourg here at the Showcase. Again, with games less than 24 hours apart, Springer gets the start this afternoon. Novick backing up in his own end for the Spirit. Fires it across for his partner Evans, being chased down by Beckstead up the left wing. Moved ahead and then sent into the Kingston zone, but not very deep. Novick backing up again. And again across. And again up the left side. And again tipped in. This time a little bit deeper than the last. Picked up by Jack Zielinski, though, for Kingston. He'll change the direction, and the Bees can't clear the zone. Shot got blocked. Out it comes into neutral ice. Zielinski got to it, but couldn't get over the Stouffville line. And now another quick D-to-D pass. Evans to Novick, and then up the ice once more. Brill Morgan falling. And getting it back is Brill Morgan in the far side corner. Plays it behind the net. Left back there, and now a race for it. And Nick Shantz for Kingston got to it, played it to the line. A low shot kicked away very well by Springer. And Linney will regroup for Stouffville with 10 minutes left. And Kingston with a chance to put a little space between them and the Stouffville Spirit. Harris sends it up top. Return feed to Harris from Brahaney. Into the corner for Hanlon. Back up to Brahaney. He lost it. And Who is able to send it smartly low down the ice. Brahaney makes the long skate back. Brill Morgan sticking to him. And that forces Kingston to have to hurry the breakout on the left side. Tonge hits the brakes inside the line. Got drilled after leaving it for Brahaney. And Kingston ended up with a shot on goal. Now Brahaney shooting it just wide. Rebound settles in behind the net. Chopped at and cleared. A nice play defensively from Connor Evans. Kingston won the draw, but Stouffville able to force it out and knock back in for an offside. Face-off will be just outside the line here. Bees win the draw and hammer it in. Taylor out to cut it behind the net. He'll leave it there for Christian Papineau. Tries to bring it out the left side. Turned over in neutral ice. Couple quick passes across the zone. Harris chips it in. Lorenzo chasing the other number 22 and got a pretty good slash on him as well. And then put a little bit of a stick on the goaltender. And Lorenzo's going to get called for a slash here. He had one on the Stouffville player he was involved with, referee, and he calls it. Kingston don't have a whole pile to be worried about, with Stouffville 1 for 3 on the man advantage. Still a minute 15 left to go in this second period, so they'll have a little bit of carryover, barring a goal here. There's the shot, and it's a great block with the right skate by Brandon Nadeau. He'll chase De Silva the length of the ice as well and pin him up behind the net. V's content to let Stouffville come up ice here. Pass through the middle, almost deflected. They'll keep it going and then get it in deep. Funny bounce off the boards. Forces a save. They'll get it back to the point now. Slid down into the far side corner. De Silva takes it up top again and plays it off. Nice puck movement here from Stouffville. On the power play, centered in front. They score. Broken play, but it's going to be the second of the game for Sam Hu. Couple of power play goals. And a tie game as Stouffville now 2 for 4 on the man advantage. Well, we waited a long time for the goal, 19 minutes and 30 seconds. But it's who pounces on the rebound right in front. Kingston 0 for 3 with a power play. If you're just tuning in, Kingston in the Montreal-like white, red, and blue. Stouffville in the red, black, and white. As we're back underway in the third period, again a little later on, we've got Newmarket and Pickering coming up for you. So puck down in the Kingston end. Who's sitting on that hat trick with some nice work along the boards. To the point, sent across. Novick looking for a lane and finds one, but he fires it right on the goaltender. Again, Zach Springer in exchange for David Richer. Harris will take the draw. He's got Lorenzo here to his right, cobbled off to the left. Lorenzo trying to fight for it in the defensive zone. Brill Morgan is there with a nice backhand centering attempt, and that one cut off by Cobble and played out into the neutral zone. Back in come the V's again. They'll lose possession as Connor Evans hammers it around the net. Picked up on the left side, and now here comes Sam Hu with some speed over the line. Hu trying to squeeze by his check. And a couple from each team getting after it. Brill Morgan's pass to the line too hard, and out it comes. As that one fired up and into the meshing. And out of play. 15:57 to go in regulation time with a 2-2 game. The fourth meeting between Stouffville and Kingston. Talked all afternoon about the physical play. You see another big collision right in front of the Kingston bench. Loose puck in front of the Voyageurs net. Hanlon will be the lucky one to come out with it. He'll barrel it down the ice to the left boards and carry it in behind the net. Hanlon did some good work earlier on setting up the Hardiman goal that gave Kingston their first lead of the game. Now the Spirit have a breakaway try, and Springer is there to stop De Silva. Spirit win the draw from the right point, played back into the corner, and Hardiman stops it from going around the net. Hu doing as much as he can to pin that one up, and they'll blow the play dead. Sam Hu, we mentioned how small he is, 5'8", 170. 2 goals in this game, and using his body to his advantage. Low center of gravity to pin up his man. Late line change from Kingston. As we reset again to the left of the Kingston net. V's win the face-off. Hardiman tries to chip it out. Thrown on from the boards and stopped. Whose rebound try is also kicked away. And it comes to the near side corner for Palacitis. Fights it back to the point. Shot wide of the net. Brill Morgan chasing it down for Stouffville on the far boards. Harris was there for Kingston. Gets it out only as far as Hu. He comes back in and was knocked down. No call. And Hu wants to get to it in the corner now. Trying to body off Harris and center it. Cut off by Cobbled as he comes around the net. Well, you see again, not enough, or not a lot, but enough as it comes back to the point. Here's a shot through, and Springer again flashes the leather and makes a nice save. Stouffville win it again. Couple quick passes. Who will wind up? That one blocked by Lorenzo. Flipped high. Glove down at the line and stays in. That is a nice play over there by Ryan De Silva, who leaped up to keep it in, then fought off a check and was able to get back possession. Now Kingston force it out. Believe it or not, 35 seconds of the penalty have already expired. Who dumps it in? This unit for Stouffville going to stay out. Cleared around the boards, but not out. Pass across didn't work. Now Who at the hash marks on the far side. Back to the right point with a pass shot through. Stouffville would be in some trouble without the power play. Both their goals coming with the man advantage. Face-off win, shot, kicked away. Who after the rebound, knocked away, and then the speedy Hanlon for Kingston barrels in on the right side. Hanlon pass it across, and they missed on the connection. Brandon Nadeau was right there with a gaping cage. Puck again up out of play. Shot from the point. Makes it through. Good save by Taylor. In the corner it comes, and now pushed up the ice on the left wing side. Dumped in on goal by Spencer Roberts, planned or not. Stouffville will take it. They'll get an offensive zone face-off here with 6.5 to go. Time winding down here at the Lawrence Cucolucci Sports Center, part of the Duncan McDonald Community Gardens here in Trenton, home of the #1 team in Canadian Junior A hockey, the Trenton Golden Hawks. They're in action against the Cobourg Cougars here later on tonight. Nice play by Hu behind the net. Remember, he's got both goals for Stouffville. Comes out of the crowd. Shantz will play it off the boards and out. Harris giving chase on the forecheck. And the Spirit able to loft it out. Dangerous pass by Shantz to Hardiman, but they keep it. So near side face-off dot just outside of the Kingston zone. 3 minutes on the nose to go in this one. Kingston now lead it 3-2 on the goal by Ian Harris, his 10th of the season. Scrum play in the far side corner, deep in the Kingston zone. Brill Morgan keeping the play alive for Hu behind the net. Sam Hu, bank pass to the left point. Novik walks the line and swings it. No shot just yet. Now a low one. Rebound was in a good spot. Nobody could find it. And a bit of a panic play there as Stouffville regained control. Fired in low. Hu with a good hit. Now around it comes back out to Novik at the point. Roberts wants it on the near side. Here's the pass across. Roberts shot stop. Rebound. Another save by Springer. In behind the net and then to the far side corner. Chipped at and still not out. Best pressure of the game by Stouffville to this point. Springer has been outstanding in goal for Kingston. Thrown on net. And Springer will reach down and grab it, get a breather. Now a pass through the middle intercepted. A collision. And Novik will bring it in. Novik pinned up here along the boards. Now Taylor goes to the bench. Extra attacker on for Stouffville. 32 seconds left on the clock. Cleared to the blue line. It got out past over the stick of Ryan De Silva. And now Stouffville have to find their way into the zone again. Just 18 seconds left as they get it in. Russell the first to it. Ripped off the boards and out, and it got by them. Does it have the wheels to go into the empty net? No, it doesn't, but not a whole lot of time left here for the Spirit. That one intercepted by Russell at center, and that should be enough to do it. Cleared back in deep by Nadeau.
Ready to announce the players of the game. From the Stouffville Spirit, number 8, Sam Hu.